How can I fight boredom in a godly way? It's a good question, so let's answer it. First, our TLDR summary. Avoid things which create distance between you and God. If you're unsure, check your motives and the activity against biblical principles. If you're still stuck, we have one suggestion for you. Serve others. Now, let's get more detailed. When we turn away from sinful activities we used to do, sometimes it's hard to figure out what we can do now. We have to discover what we enjoy doing all over again, minus those things we know aren't good for us.
So she can see what happens to a group of bored teenage girls when they gossip.
If anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has passed away. Behold, the new has come. But then, in an effort to be a good Christian, we often get hung up on figuring out what's a sin and what isn't.
Make a good choice.
We know some of the things that we used to do are wrong, but what can we do now? Our self-induced guilt combines with the basic knowledge that we shouldn't sin, and then we get stuck. Does all this sound familiar to you? Have you ever gotten caught in a trap of wondering whether or not something you want to do is sinful? Playing baseball? Get a pedicure? Netflix binging? TikTok trends? Any of those sound sinful? So many things to worry about, right?
How am I supposed to know? You don't explain it to me.
The key is discerning what's good and beneficial and what is corruptive. If you're an overanalyzer, like me, just know that you probably don't need to analyze as much as you do. Yes, it's good to avoid those things which create distance between you and God, but at the same time, keep in mind that we have a lot of freedoms in Christ. You don't have to agonize about accidentally doing some vague activity that may or may not be sinful. If you're unsure, check your motives and the activity against biblical principles. Whether you enjoy the outdoors, creating art, socializing with friends at the mall, cooking with your family, whatever, we can give you one suggestion that can benefit all Christians across the board. Here's what you can do. You can serve others. For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life a ransom for many. One of the ways our love for God is shown in our lives is by how we show love to others. For what we preach is not ourselves, but Jesus Christ is Lord, with ourselves as your servants for Jesus' sake. We show love by serving others, which is the same as serving Christ. Look around your community, family, neighborhood, school, church, etc., and try to find opportunities to serve others. It doesn't have to be anything formal, though it could be. It might just be mowing the lawn, shoveling snow, or walking a dog, probably for an elderly neighbor. Offer free babysitting for a single mother. Help a friend with their own project. Organize things at a thrift store. Read books to the kids at your local library. It's simple. Google search and see what sounds fun to you. That answers the question, how can I fight boredom in a godly way? Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the bell so we can clog your phone notifications.